Mobility as a whole and traffic in particular is a first-order problem with an economic impact of about 1% of the world's gross domestic product. During the last years, there has been a steady increase both in the potential for innovation and improvements for existing solutions. It has increased thanks to the diversification of sensor technologies and because of the penetration of smartphones and the new digital frame known as the cloud. But all this potential has not yet been translated into improvements due to the problems associated with data access and data processing. There are problems of lack of information, access to information, reliability, and capability for traffic prediction. As an example, we can see how in a city like Madrid there are large lagoons without information. Barcelona is a similar case, and so is London. It is an international situation. Google Traffic has the same problem. It is not a problem of the public administration but a global one. The necessary conditions to enjoy data from each and every single street will not take place in the best case until decades ahead. This is the weak point of most initiatives, but there is an alternative: to calculate information that we cannot directly measure. To do so, Better Ways has developed an environment called Symmetria, which, among other things, allows to calculate information for each and every single street or road on real time and also predict the evolution of traffic on the short term. Symmetria is a polyvalent software which tackles the whole value chain from data gathering up to services. The concept behind Symmetria is represented by the following flow diagram, which shows the whole process from the design of data gathering systems to the deployment of intelligent services. The starting point is urban design. All services, and especially intelligent services, require a large quantity of detailed, high-quality information and frequently real-time or even advanced information from a prediction system. Too often, the design of data gathering systems relies more on the knowledge of local experts than on strict studies because of the high associated costs. But Better Ways counts with a new methodology that reduces those costs by an order of magnitude, guaranteeing an efficient design that will fulfill the requirements of present and future services. In fact, it is a method that works for any sort of study related to traffic flows, routes, and access profiles, so it may be used for the location of services like emergency centers or plugs for electric vehicles. The former stage provides data, but raw data is not information. Information is generated through data processing. The visualization of data is already a first processing step. It places the data into context, represents a first level of comprehension. But when the objective is to guarantee reliability, to combine data from different sources, or to use information as an input for intelligent applications, then data processing becomes a larger issue that relies on complex mathematical algorithms. Better Ways has implemented processes for data fusion and provides the highest quality for data filtering, homogeneous data, and even more, missing data. In case of situations like communication failures, Symmetria calculates which should have been the data that would have been received and keeps ongoing the information flow in order to guarantee the input of any application that requires that information to work. Symmetria's process is not a statistical one. It does not work on historical databases. It is actually an intelligent process based on prediction. It achieves a reliability of 99%, and it is able to react to the specific characteristics of traffic at the moment without being conditioned by previous statistics of typical days. Once a reliable database with complementary magnitudes is available, Better Ways translates that information into knowledge about people's intentions. It translates it into a traffic model. The traffic model allows to calculate information for each and every single street and even to predict its short-term evolution, to predict the traffic state for the next 30 minutes. With Better Ways, we can finally assume that there is a full real-time picture of urban traffic available. It becomes viable to implement the most dynamic systems for areas like traffic control or fleet management. It is possible to maximize the capacity of the urban network and the performance of fleets for the distribution of goods in metropolitan areas. Better Ways keeps energetically focused on the field of traffic information, but we have not been able to resist to the temptation of going into services. We already have a few prototypes for traffic management and fleet planning. I invite you to come and visit our webpage. Please contact us and let's together improve today's traffic and define a clear path towards the sustainable cities of tomorrow. Thank you very much.